What do some of your leaders want to tell you that they just haven't told you? It's a great question. Some of the leaders on your team, what's something that they wanted to get off their chest to say to you that they just haven't told you? By the time this gets posted, I'm going to have that conversation with one of my leaders. And I suspect I know a couple things that he wants to share with me, but I'm sure I'll be surprised by some other things that he wants to share with me. But I think as we're talking about attracting great talent, like Alluring Glass wants to become known as a company that attracts great talent. We want to be known as a company that trains great talent. We want to be known as a company that has the ability to retain great talent. And we want to help all my buddies, all you guys, with all our learnings. I want to give it all away, right? So everything that myself, Dakota, our leadership team are learning, we want to give it away to all our friends and hopefully help. So in the process of doing that, I think one of the things I need to learn, that I'm learning about myself and learning about myself to be a better leader, is to give voice to the guys' opinions of areas that you're just falling short. So my expectation is I'm going to jump on a call. It is 9:21 right now. I'm going to jump on a call with one of my leaders at 10 o'clock. And my expectations is we booked this meeting for this purpose, for him to share some areas that he doesn't think that I'm leading very well. And so, like, I'm not like, yay, this is going to be great. I think I know most of the areas, but he wants to speak. I'm sure there'll be some things that I'm surprised to, but the fact that he has the courage to speak to me, like having a staff of, close to 30 guys, most of them probably don't feel comfortable to speak to me. Now, is that an indictment of me and my leadership? Arguably, yeah. Is it an indictment of them and their leadership? Arguably, yeah. But when a leader is willing to share her observation of your leadership, as it's in the context of today, is like poor leadership, I think it's really important. Thank goodness that I'm not being caught off guard. I think that's one of the messages, is to tell your staff, it's like, hey, I'm open to feedback, but can we schedule it? And can you prepare me for it so I can go in with the right mindset? Because it's like, conversely, if you're on fire and you're moving through your day and one of your guys is like, hey, I want to tell you how you're not leading very well, it's like, that's not the right time, right? So having the right time, again, I'm not like giddy about this, like, hey, at 10 o'clock I get to hear all the areas that I'm not leading well, which, by the way, my anticipation is I'm going to be in agreement. Like, yeah, you're right, I'm not leading that very well, I'm not leading this very well, right? There's many things that I'm not leading well. It's true. It's absolutely true, and I need to get better at those things. So anyway, creating that space for your team to tell you their truth.